This is quite a popular game and recently got a big update. Now, of course, if you can see, I have played this game many times before. I have 2 of the endings, but that's not the part we're here for. Today, I'll be showing you how to get the new one. Now, surely, a lot of people probably already know how, but let's try to help some new players, alright? And I'll give some tips on possible other endings, or what I think is optimal. You don't have to do it, but alright. So, first things first, if you're trying to go for the newest ending, the PiWP, you want Jordy's paintbrush equipped. Whatever your main is doesn't matter. You can choose any of these. I just use this because I don't really use actives. Just kind of prefer passive. And that's it. Just these 2. Doesn't matter anything else. Now, if you're trying to get a different ending, like this fire one, I'd recommend just anything works, whatever you want. I always use the heart locket whenever I'm not trying to do a specific ending, because the extra life is really helpful if you can make a comeback. But anything works. New run. Now, whatever difficulty you choose is up to you. It doesn't matter what you choose. Oh yeah, they added a new seed panel. I saw this. This is pretty cool. Being able to do a different run. I don't know if disables all achievements. Yeah, okay. I was wondering. In my preference, I'd choose this one, especially if you're new to it. Alright, and the first pick, obviously, is Jordy. Now, me personally, I am not good with camera entities, so I'd always pick anything that has to do with the office. Rush is pretty good, I guess. Ooh, these are not good choices. Not good choices. It's alright. These are up to you. I'd use these as like a somewhat last resort if you have to. If you failed multiple times and you have a lot of tickets on you, up here are these, you could spend it on these to help buff you up. Alright. Let's start the run. Now, starting the run. Starting the run here. Whatever entities you picked are just what you have to deal with now, for anyone who's somewhat new. And now we have to wait for Jordy. For a Jordy jump scare here. Gotta make sure you don't get out. Alright. Okay, hold on. Now, you can be a little bit less careful with Jordy because he won't kill you as fast, but when you're looking at him, just shine your light on him, and he'll give you a piece of paper. I forgot how many you need. I think you need like around maybe 5 pieces of paper, and then it'll complete the note, which will start the the run. Start the path towards the ending is probably a better way to say it. There we go. Night 1 survived. Now, of course, I'm no pro at this game, so I might fail here multiple times, but I thought it'd be nice just to record a bit for any players who were struggling on this. I guess this guy I dislike so much. Like, at first, he doesn't sound bad, but if you can't deal with him, he makes the entire office chaotic. So I'm going to go with this. Oh, okay, this one's good. This one's good because I don't use cam, so I'm actually fine with that one. Fine with that penalty. I'm glad I didn't have to choose A60. A60 sucks. Alright, anyway, continuing forward. Again, no camera entities. I suck at cams, I admit that. Usually when I'm playing with friends, I will have one of them do the cameras while I sit and work in the office. So while I work in the office, here comes Rush. Let's see, Jordy, wait. Try to conserve as much power as possible. There's Jordy again, just shine your light on him. You'll toss some paper. Oh, almost forgot about toxicity. Second piece of paper. I clicked the piece of paper. You cannot communicate directly. Oh, wait. There we go. I almost forgot about Roxy for a second. that's another thing you gotta note for. You gotta remember what entities you put in, because if you don't, it'll suck real bad. Okay. We win again. Alright. Oh, another tip. Unless you're like I don't know. Depending on your skill level, I wouldn't ever recommend choosing hesitation. Hesitation sucks really bad, because even if you lightly put your screen to like the right, you will take damage. Your mask will take damage, and then it might kill you. My preference would be chains. Chains isn't actually that bad. What's this? It's actually a pretty good card. I can't afford it though. I only have 8 coins. That's a shame. It's alright, really. Money is another thing. Try to save it possibly, or use it in any way you like physically have to. Things like charging generators are usually only good for the early nights, because those aren't as chaotic as the late nights. But in the later nights, it gets really chaotic, and you might not be able to ever charge with the generator unless you're playing with a friend. But of course, I'm doing it solo. So, okay, there's Jordy. We gotta close this. See what I mean? If you don't deal with things fast, it starts getting on you. It's starting to make sense. Need more pieces. So yeah, you have to know how to think on the fly with this. And that's why I choose the more calmer game mode, because with what Jordy's what the ending here does is you'll see it. You'll see it in a moment. You'll see it in a moment. Jaws, because I have toxicity, so they combo together. I guess toaster vent. Okay. Not bad, not bad, not a bad startup so far, not a bad startup. No camera entities, that's a good thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Everything else isn't a problem to me. I just don't want any cameras. Oh, and also, I forgot to show it, but if you wish to get the fire ending instead, go into the maintenance room and shine your light on this gasoline can. This will pick it up. Toss that Fumo. There's Jordy again. Close this. Close this. There. Now that I have all the pieces, which you see it says, I got enough pieces, I can make the note now, or whatever my character said. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. But now after it says that line, you no longer have to shine your light at Jordy. Now, as you can see, you'll have multiple endings. TNIT, TITN, I mean, there's no escape. You must face him yourself. Obviously, that's the normal ending, or the normal pathway that would start everything else. The BID, the gasoline and the lighter, which is burn it down. Whenever possible during intermissions, you must choose a room to douse the gasoline. Cameras from that room will have their video disabled. So if you chose that one, there will be a little panel here with every room, with loads of rooms with cameras. You'll have to choose one to get rid of. I wouldn't recommend camera entities for this one, because if you get camera entities, you'll start losing real fast. So the only camera entities I'd usually... Let me slow down my voice. The only camera entities I'd recommend are possibly people like Puppet, because they're stuck in one spot and you can see them. So this means that they'll be really easy to stop, even if you burn that camera. Now, for the new ending, PTWP, Paint the World Purple. Jordy is forcefully added if not active and cannot be removed anyway. You know, I'll just let y'all read that. Actually, I'll read it anyway, I guess. Divine Punishment gets added and cannot be removed in any way. Every 4 nights starting on 6, a Jade choice will appear. It has 2 choices for a total of 4 more threats. Anyway, continuing forward, I think Balloon Boy isn't bad. Ooh, now this is a hard decision, because the Tarot cards are amazing in this game, and they will save your life. But 5 seconds off the clock is 5 seconds spent. 5 seconds off might not sound like a lot, but 5 seconds, I could spend that 5 seconds dying. So 5 seconds removed is really good. Now, on my own, I've made it to night 14 last time I tried this. Took me a while to figure out how to get this ending until I just randomly shined Jordy for a bit to see what would happen. See how everything's purple? This is the thing it does. It's the... I should have showed the new entity. I'm sorry for not showing that. I forgot about it. I thought this was one of my normal ones for a second. The entity was Divine Punishment, if you saw from the closed captions at the top. Divine Punishment is go away. Sorry, anyway. Divine Punishment is a entity that forcefully gets added and you sadly cannot remove. Also, Jordy will be in a weird aura stance the entire time. Don't get why he is doing that, but, you know, he does that now. Maybe because he knows what's going on, but... Alright. Before I look at the those new entities over there, I'll show you this. Divine Punishment. It triggers during the night, and while active, it has different effects. Aggression is increased by 25%, doors overheat faster, generator charges at a slow rate, movement speed is reduced. AI level changes its duration. As you can see, it's like 3, so it doesn't last too long. Now, as for these guys, okay, these are actually really good choices already. These are the J choices, the entity that's essentially forced in. White stays behind the window. White orbs will appear around the window. Hold the flashlight on them so they disappear. You will get no warning before reaching the limit, so keep an eye on those. This guy is really easy. All you have to do is just, like, if you're like me and you don't like camera entities and you've only been dealing with Office, this guy is really easy to deal with because all you have to do is just occasionally look at the window, and if you see a white orb, you just have to shine your flashlight on it. Really easy entity. And Golden Gun, it will charge and shoot from one of the doors. Step away. Closing the door won't work. So this will shoot through the office. It will choose like one of the doors to shoot through. So like left, right, or behind you. You just have to not be in the way. It's really easy to deal with as well. I think I'm going to go with white here. Let's see. Fran, that's a really good entity. Metal Fumo, Balloons for Sale, A60. I think I'm going to choose this one. Balloons for Sale is one of the new modifiers they added. You have to just run into balloons to pop. You'll see them when they appear. I talk really fast. Something I like doing. When I just get to talk, it's kind of fun. Especially since I'm new to this whole freaking YouTube thing. Not that I mind. I'll get through it. Alright. Wait for... Alright. First entity... Oh, there it is. See that? That's white. Shine your flashlight at it, and the white orb goes away. There's Divine Punishment. This usually happens to around 3 or 4 a.m. I think that's for the early nights of when it doesn't last so long.
Hi.
Thanks, Fran, for snitching on Rush. Appreciate that. See, when one of the balloon kids attack, you will, I almost just let frickin' Rush in. I saw that. That was so close. I saw that too. Hold on. Okay, we're good. So, yeah, after you get rid of Balloon Boy or Balloon Girl, balloons will appear. You just have to run into them to pop them and make sure they don't get back. If Balloon Boy comes back and the balloons are still there, their effect will trigger instantly. So what happens if you don't deal with them? Kono or Screech? I think Screech isn't that bad. What's this? The Magician. Doors start consuming more power at a slower rate. I think that's pretty good. I mean, increased power though. You know what? I'll get the Magician here. Now, that may sound wrong. You'll think about it, like, but it increases, see, says consuming more power. No, that just means that the door will start, like, slow. So these doors in the game have overheat. If you leave them up too long, if you leave them closed too long, they start overheating and they'll start consuming more power. But this will stop that. This will slow that down at a much slower rate. So that way you can preferably keep the doors closed longer if you make a mistake. Looking around for Screech. He'll spawn it eventually. heard that. Hey Jordy, what's up? Got rid of Screech. As you can see, for the just like 3 seconds of Divine Punishment, 3 entities attacked me all at the same time. Divine Punishment does increase aggression by a lot, but it's not too bad. For me, I can easily handle it as long as it's the entities I know. And I have to pray that I don't get... Okay, these are fine. These are fine. Old Chicken. Flying... I think I'll take this one. Alright. Me personally, I'd say play this game for yourself. I mean, well, you probably already are if you're here. Why? Okay, that sounded stupid. Anyway, continuing forward here. It's already night 8. That's pretty good. We're nearly halfway there. I saw that. There's white. Get rid of him. In itself, you can actually undo those chains while holding that vent. So if you're freaking what's it called? If you're under a panic and you have to get rid of the vent and chains, you can just do them while doing that vent, and there's no punishment. There's divine, and here's divine punishment. Oh, I have to get rid of this balloon before Balloon Boy gets back. That's cool. Alright, we win again. These are all horrible choices. Wow, holy crap. Now, in times like these are times where... These are times when you have to choose something because you're desperate. This one, I don't think I can do. I could do... Okay, I'll try strings because I don't really have a choice here. I wish I had that card. I'm not getting anything. As much as I love charging the generator faster, because it's pretty helpful, I can't do that because I'm always focused on the office. So I guess occasionally I'll just have to check these. It's not so bad, I guess. They don't spawn this early. What am I doing? Let me shine my light out here just in case. Okay. I don't know if the strings are silent or not. Okay, so she's there, so I gotta do this. Hey, Jordy. No strings. Kind of odd. I would have expected them to attack by now. There, got rid of the strings. So yeah, the strings are silent, but one. Okay, as you can see, it's getting a little chaotic now. Survived anyway. Now there's another one. This one is he will disable random camera, go to the camera, and if you don't enable the camera in time, it has consequences. I personally don't want to deal with that one, so I'll choose him. Because as I said... These are all horrible. I don't want to do any of these. I guess him, since he has like the least punishment. Ooh, these are all really good. Me personally, if you're gonna choose a devil deal to take at all times, it'd probably be Lifeblood. Because as you can see, I may have lost a red heart, but now instead I'll gain this blue heart, which is a armor heart. And you'll gain it back after 3 nights if you lost it. So if you, I'll take this too. So now I'm back at just 3 health. So if you like die and that and it breaks, you can still have a chance to regain it. Pretty helpful. Anyway, this one's probably gone because I had freaking... Okay, so he's back here. So I'm going to have to listen for strings and have that back here. Okay, this is going to be a little hard. I don't know why I closed that door. Is there any entity I'm forgetting about? Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, I forgot about them. Yeah, like I said, this one's probably over. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do this one. I'll try again. I'll try again. I'm cutting this part out. Anyway, right back where we started. New run. You know what? Let me try the normal difficulty. Alright, so we'll go with Jordy here, obviously. Okay, of course I got that. These are all like horrid. Goddamn. Fine. I will get open space for this and rigged dice. I would love to get terror cloth, but I don't get that today. I only get those two. I don't want to waste my tickets. I need those for something else, but at the time I kind of need them. I kind of need them for this. So what open space does is just gives me 1 threat choice and 1 penalty choice. It's essentially just more choices. And rigged dice is something that you can use to re-roll. So if I get only camera entities and I don't want that, I can just quickly re-roll it and I won't have any problem. And also you'll get 1 penalty dice. So you can re-roll penalties if you don't want them. Only once though. Oh, I was forgetting to do Jordy's thing. God dang it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Let me get that. There we go. Oh, I forgot to do the puppet. Hold up. There we go. And that's what happens if you don't wind up the puppet. Jaws is fine. These are all horrible. Let me re-roll this. These are even more horrible. Wow. Well, what a waste of rigged dice. Oh well. Anyway. Alright. I doubt he gets to. I was just trying to see if I could try that. I keep forgetting about the puppet. Anyway. Pretending that I didn't just screw up twice down the puppet. There's terror cloth. Can't get that. Can I get this? No. Okay, I can't get anything. Jesus. I guess that's what I get for not focusing on the puppet, because that could have gave me a tiny bit extra cash. It's a shame, but it's fine. Alright, I'm gonna just sit here and wind puppet for a bit until like the first entity starts spawning. I say entities and not animatronics because not all of these guys are animatronics like Jordy here. I heard those chains. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. Remember there used to be a thing with Puppet where you could just hold down the winding box and you could just farm tiny bits of extra cash for the night when you had downtime on it. Oh, okay. I was gonna get rid of those, but alright. Not bad. Okay, shark teeth. Jaws will no longer fully leave. To compensate, it takes longer to kill me. That is a very annoying modifier, but at the same time, that's really good. Because with that, I essentially remove toxicity because I'll be having the mask on a lot more. And every time you have the mask on, toxicity goes down, so... No thanks. Anyway. I think I have all the pieces and I just didn't notice. Anyway. I have to stop forgetting that the puppet exists. Anyway, paint the world purple. Let's go again. Jan, I guess. Ooh, what's this? Your mask has 2 more hit points. I mean... I don't know if that's good. I would take more options. I will. I'll take this. Why not? We'll see what it does for me. If it's not good, you'll know not to get it. It's only if you need it sometimes, because some entities will damage your mask instead of you. So more hit points means more chances of making mistakes. You can also use this to block rush. Entities like rush. This, of course, does not work on every entity, but, you know. It doesn't work on a lot of things, actually. You know, originally the Shark Teeth modifier used to just make Jaws take longer to go away when holding on the mask. I like the new thing that they added for this. I almost let the puppet run out again. Knew it. Let me just... Now you see why I dislike camera entities. Because I have to freaking stop what I'm doing and go wind the puppet. Which gives every entity long as hell to kill me. Alright, I can take that. I will take that too. You know what? Those were not bad choices. Those are some really good choices. Night 6, 12 a.m. Calm is really overwhelming due to how many entities you have to get on the starter night. Which, I mean, I technically guess means almost more money if they actually decide to spawn. But other than that, it's not really much. Meanwhile here, you don't have to choose as many entities unlike the other one. So you don't have to start with 5, nearly 6 entities on night 2. I saw how much Jaws just speeded up when Divine Punishment kicked in. I'm letting it get real close there with Jaws, jeez. God, Rusty Crank is actually... Did they freaking buff Rusty Crank? Because I feel a difference with how slow that is. Okay, these are kind of bad. I'll take Rush. I also buffed Bloxycola. Bloxycola is amazing. I'll get that because it gives me one of everything. Which one of these? More power. I did lose a lot of power that night. I do have the dice still, so I will save myself the time and I will get some extra power. Also, the UI update. I freaking love that how they changed this. They changed this a lot. It looks really cool. Now you can see all my stats here. Oh yeah, and it said I completed a memory earlier. I assume the memory I completed was Jordy here. Yeah. Deaths 2. The reason why this says Deaths 2 is because I was at one point trying to test out how to get the new ending. And when trying to test it out, I was like, what if he kills us? Because in this, you just gotta test everything. They changed that one. That picture used to say Ultra Krill. Now it just says that. Huh. Okay. Thanks, Jordy. Cool. I guess you. Very bad options I got, but alright. Not too bad of options, I guess, but in a way I don't really like them. Because old chicken might waste time for me to wind up the box. So I'm just going to keep this fully winded for now. Okay. I would have music on for the game, but at the same time, it's impossible for me to hear. I'll just let him in. I've got to get to this door to open it. I don't want it wasting my power. Okay, I'm going to have to do this, and then instantly get to the puppet. Alright. Do note you don't want to keep the mask on forever because while you can do that, you can't interact with cams, and also it'll slow you down, so you always want to try to take it off as fast as possible. What's this? Broken stopwatch. Every night, aggression increases randomly between -35% and +35. That could be a big gamble. That could either help me or hinder me a lot. I think it's safe to say I might take tarot cards and power saving mode. While the broken stopwatch could be helpful in some cases, it might hinder me in a lot of cases where it instead goes up in aggression, which I guess right now it's at 85% aggression. So if I used it and it wasn't, and it was like, what, 85, right? If it wasn't like 15 or less, then I guess I would just be at normal aggression amounts. But if it's 15 or higher, then it'd suck. And if it was in the negatives, then that's just good. I'm forgetting about the puppet again. I have to tank this for a little bit. Nope. That was close. I saw that. Means rush is coming. Nice. Alright, I will take Golden Gun. He's not bad. These are all bad. Let me reroll here. Alright, I think I can tank this one. This was fine. What's this? Tough Heart. Whenever you lose all your lives, continue your run and heal all your missing lives. This item is then destroyed. Dare I take that? Nah, screw it, I'll do it. Alright, that's all I'm taking. I could take this, but I will gladly keep what I have. Because that's a second life right there. If I had the Heart Locket, I think those would stack, but I don't think I do, so I'm just gonna have to find a way to work. I'm gonna have to find hopefully that tarot card that gives me an increased life. I think it was Temperance. Or no, the Lovers? One of the ones. That was close. Alright. Getting rid of you. There. Do you remember the golden gun cannot hit you if you're at the camera table? So that's a safe spot. Don't take too long. Okay. Anyway, what's this? The tower. All starting threats chose on night 1 have their AI level set to 1. The one who died removed 2 random penalties. What penalties do I have that could change? A lot of these don't matter, so I'm gonna keep my money, and I think I will get the tower. Because the tower sets, well, Jordy's now not a problem, toxicity and puppet are not a problem. Puppet not being a problem is amazing to me. The one who died card would be good, though, to have. So if I end up getting that again and there's no other good options, I think I'll choose that. Because in choosing that, it would be amazing. Especially if it removes Rusty Crank. I almost just forgot to put on the mask there. I don't know what was going on in my head. Alright, there we go. These are all horrible choices. Reroll. These are even worse choices. Actually, no, Screech isn't bad. Never mind. I lied. They're both here, so I won't take that. I think I'll take Flying Pest. I don't mind shaking my head like a crazy person to find Screech. At 12. Well, now I'm out of those threat dice. They did save me, though, from having to choose camera entities. I might be running out of office entities to choose from, though, and I might have to tank some. I just gotta pray I get the easiest ones. I forgot about Rush for a second. And it almost just got me killed. Luckily, I put on my mask and took the damage. Maybe those extra mask hit points are going to be useful. Especially if I end up making mistakes like that. I almost just died. That was close. These are all... Okay, you know what? Actually, I'll take you. Let's see here. The moon. Night duration is reduced by 9 seconds. That would be amazing right now. But the freaking... Ooh, the better flashlight. Fine, I'm going to take the moon. The night being reduced by 9 seconds is amazing. It's not 5, it's 9. It's 9 seconds I don't have to spend dying. Doesn't mean the night still isn't long, but we try our best. That's why Tarot Claw's overpowered, because the freaking tarot cards are broken as hell. They're not actually like broken as in if you get them you're a free win, but they're broken in a way of will save your life, definitely. Except some. Not all of them are that good, but most of them are that good. Alright. Majority Shadow. Whew, these are horrible. I'll try to do you. This one, I guess. This is getting real hard. But night 14. It's as far as I've made it. Alright. So now I'm going to have to look back and forth. I'm going to have to pay really close attention. Because, yeah, he'll move. So he's currently at the right. And if I don't know, I can just close both doors. Okay, too chaotic, too chaotic, too chaotic. Somehow I'm alive right now. The puppet's gonna be pissed though. Okay, I'm still alive. Forgot about you. It's fine. I still have more mask hits. I don't know how I'm alive right now. That was close. Alright, you. Mask has 2 more hit points. Don't I already have that one? I do. I guess 2 more hit points. Actually, quickly out, obviously. It's dead because less night duration. And I will take Bloxicola. No, never mind. Dang. At least I got quickly out, though. Freaking 1 minute and 16 seconds. Whew. It's almost a minute of a night. Okay. Entities only appear for a while, so I can just... Okay. Look around. Okay, he went that way. That was the golden gunshot. Jan arrived. Funzy Berry went left. I gotta get rid of this. Had to get Mike Pike. God damn it. Well, just gotta sit here and pray. I still won. I still won. That's crazy. The fact that I still won is absolutely insane. Whew. I could use that adrenaline. This is stupid, but I'm gonna do it. I can't even get that now. Okay, so what I did there was stupid because now I only have an empty heart. But this could save my run here. Lifeblood, obviously, armor heart, so I still have 2 lives. Empty heart is just empty. So, and also I have the tough heart still and adrenaline. The adrenaline's gonna save my life because freaking increased my stamina by 15%, run speed by 20, and walk speed by 15, and I passively gain over stamina, which is essentially a second stamina bar, which, if you think about that, that's absolutely broken. Not, again, not broken as in broken. But, you know, will save my life. Because I can move really fast now, even with the mask on. Okay, so I gotta be careful this time around because I freaking forgot about the coral guys and they freaking drained my power. I'm so done for. I win again. How? How am I doing it? How am I doing it? I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm winning by like pure luck right now. This is pure luck. I can't have anything draining my power because freaking, what's the strength? All threats have their AI levels increased by that. Get money. I don't need that. I need that though. Power is increased by 50%. That's probably more than this, right? There we go. Okay. So now I have 125% power. Thank the Lord, because I'd be so dead right now. I need so much. I need to have the power at all times. Because I am only surviving by shreds of luck, because I'm stalling just enough time. Alright, right. Okay, get rid of this. Wait, the chains! I knew Puppet was gonna kill me. I was like, I have to get him. That's horrible. That's gonna be my weakness. It's over. There's no way I'm gonna be able to fight that. No way, right? Alright, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, guys. Holy Lord. So, does it give me like an indicator which cam he disables? Because if not, I'm done for. Okay, there I managed to get Puppet back up to full. That should, pray to God, last me the rest of the night. Okay, thank God they disabled Puppet's camera. Because if they disabled any other camera, I would have been done for. I really took a guess there and actually won. Don't care. Still alive somehow. I don't know how we're doing this. Oh my God, this is really horrible. I don't know, chicken, I guess. Okay, what do I choose here? Increase power and power saving mode, I guess. This increased power is gonna help me out so much. At 4 a.m. I might just keep all the doors closed. Because if I do that, then I won't have to worry about those guys. It's a stupid strategy, but it might work if I have a lot of power at the end. Left, okay, is that at the right right now? Right. Keep the mask on. There's Jaws. Oh God, lag spike. No clue what happened there, but I'm alive, so that's all that matters. I should have gotten that dumbbell. Dang it! Forgot about him. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We still got 2 chances. We still got 2 chances. Game's not over. Game's not over. Game's not over. Okay. Game's not over. Game's not over yet. Okay. Game's not over yet. Okay, when did that guy attack? I don't know. Around 3 a.m. hopefully? Alright, I'm gonna close both these doors real quick. And I'm gonna look around. I have enough power. Nice try, Screech. I still won. Alright. Now, this time around, we have to do this tonight again. Alright. This is the Jordy's ending, though, so I don't understand what's different. Normally, okay. Okay, so, myself. He can take many forms and attack in many ways. He will become faster and more aggressive as the night goes on. He will start creating copies of himself the longer you survive. The night is 2 minutes long. So, no matter what I do, no matter how many quickly outs I have, the night will always be 2 minutes long. I still have 1 extra life. He will laugh, locate him on the cameras, and flash him with the camera light. He can appear in maintenance, arcade, entrance, backstage, kitchen, and storage. He will start hitting the window in your office, okay? God, this is a lot to remember. Alright, I have to... oh yeah, so I have to select them. I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't like how it got dark. Alright. It's us versus the world. So they said entrance, like, I think... Oh, you're loving to do my most... What? How did I die? What? Oh, the vents! Last chance, alright. I can do this. Okay. Oh, now the audio. Okay, I think you can only attack the outside cams, right? Calm down, Jesus. Not falling for that same trick twice. Wait, I have to check the vents. What happened? Huh? Did I win? Huh? The window broke. The doors are broken. There's my flashlight. Hello? There's a lot of purple. Can I get through the window? The paintbrush is missing. Oh, there's the Ultra Kill sign on the right. I'm actually out of the office for once. I believed in you, David. I truly did. But you've shown me that you're just a backstabbing snake over and over again. And now you stole my paintbrush, my notes, and then hid in the office for 20 nights. I tried to stop you, but you didn't like cooperating. I'm sorry. You better be. I don't care if anything happens to you anymore. On another tangent, I'm tired of your knockoff taking the spotlight in the end. So, for this last night, let's dance, my friend. What? Wait, my Jordy, no office, no resource to care for you, to care for. 100 health and your mask will add as armor. He's not holding back. Be careful and move quickly. Dodge the attacks and don't get hit. And get ready to run. What? Wait, we're dueling Jordy? 240,521? Night 21. So I have 4 armor. 100 health plus 80. Okay, so I'm already doing horribly. The cola would have been nice. Weave out, God. Lord. Holy crap, thank God I play bullet hell games. Thank God I love bullet hell. Right here? Where? Huh? Whoa! Jesus, Jordy! That's because I always said you were an easy entity. Wasn't it? Yeah, I kind of deserve that. Alright, well, my mask armor is gone. Gotta stop freaking getting hit by these. It's these projectiles that I can't see that are always hitting me. Out of stamina. Thank God I got adrenaline, bro. 4 a.m. This is the time to regain stamina, and I... Huh? What in the... Run! We gotta get out of here! Oh, come on! Wait, I have my arm up! I can't take damage! I made it! I called for help. Beat the TNT solo while playing as guilty. Achievement. Reach the end after setting the paintbrush and holding your flashlight on Jordy. Oh my god. How did I make that? Well, there's the portal. Well done. Oh, hi Jordy. What? You stood your ground. You proved yourself. I don't understand. David, you've shown me that you're capable. You're trapped here and you're still standing. Even if I'm not the real thing, I'm proud of you. Aw, thanks, Jordy. You fought back, something I never expected. You've shown me that you deserve it. I might not remember this, but you will. You still have a lot of people to apologize to, but I believe in you. Aww, Jordy! This is why he's my favorite entity, bro. I love Jordy. Jordy's like amazing. What? You're back to pulling the strings, aren't you? Rewind everything already. Looking at your dead face is depressing. Damn! Alright! Jordy just roasted that guy! Jesus! I win. Exit. Yeah, I'm out, bro. There's no way I'm winning that. Going any further than this, I'm cooked. It won't end. It keeps going, it keeps cycling. Why won't it end? Anyway. Now that we won, we can now check what we have. Now I can go flex on all these nerds that I got the achievement. Let me just do this real quick. Ah, there we go. Let me just go flex that I have the Jordy achievement here. Alright, so I beat Jordy. Y'all are getting flexed on right now. I'll even turn myself purple just for the occasion. Anyway. Let's see. Camera panel, just like old times. View the cameras from anywhere in the office. It has limited battery, but it will recharge when not using it. Empowered paintbrush, I'm proud of you. Improve many stats for 10 seconds, 1 charge. Increase light power. Increase generator charge. Increase movement. Reduced door overheating rate. So it's the reverse of his penalty. Yo, Jordy! Jordy is such a homie, bro. Alright, what's this? Ending FS. While an item is not needed, facing the threat early is not guaranteed. Obtain a piece of equipment with the achievement Music of the Past. Let her escape? What? So there's a new ending. There's 2 new endings. Alright, well, I'm going to go try to figure out how to get that new ending. But that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.